G'day. We're back here. It's been a little while. Mark got his car back after it got stolen. It was found in a warehouse covered in dust with a big kick in the side of it. So hey, if you're watching this, car's back, still works, and we know why it didn't work for you.
Yep.
I don't think I updated since the diff.
No.
Since the diff went wrong. Yeah, so the diff had poor spacing on one section of the teeth, only off throttle, so it was on the back side of the tooth. I think it's something like that, which made it make like dung 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 dung, which would change with wheel speed, off throttle. Since then, that's been changed. Now it's all in. But today, so that's my power steering. I've got no AC. I'm kind of working on making this engine bay a bit emptier, getting rid of like big old heavy brackets. So from Tarks, good old Aussie company, this is a power steering relocation bracket, and it's just going to put it down and out of the way, make things look a bit tidier, a bit neater. I've gotten a few replacement fittings for the hose. It can all relocate down out of the way.
With your car just having loose stuff on it. Mine's electrical, but yours is just loose bolts.
Yours is full of electrical problems, and mine's just full of things that you go to loosen it and you like throw yourself too far because it's so loose already. But yeah, we're gonna get started on this. We've already unbolted most of this intake. I'm pretty much trying to neaten up and simplify the engine bay, get rid of all clutter and stuff in it, because I want to. That's what I want to do with this car, so that's what I am doing. What I was saying is that now's probably a really good opportunity to take out the air condenser, the aircon condenser as well. Because yeah, I took out the aircon a little while ago, and most people would be like, oh, that's so stupid, why'd you take out the aircon? You're in Australia. In Melbourne, it's only hot for like...
You can cop it.
You can cop it. And I've copped it for the last 4 years in this car. Even with the aircon working, I didn't use it because it actually made that bad a difference on it. The clicker of it. Alright, fans out.
Corner there. Yep, there we go. She's been leaking.
Huh?
She's been leaking.
What has?
You're red. Look down the side of your fan tread.
All that stuff. Oh. Bugger. We cable tied this off to there. This is leaking a bit. Have a look inside it though. Like,
holy crap.
There's so much shit in there.
Yep. Cause race car.
No, not even. Just because I don't use it. Dirt. And that is also why we have squeeze bottle, rag. Yeah, I'll grab a brush. Because you're cheesy scrubs. Oh, yes.
I think I'm just a scrub.
That's so satisfying. So we gave it a good old spritz and a scrub, and then another spritz. We're just leaving it to soak now. I have 2 new belts to go on, and a lot of degreasing and gunk removing to do, but it's gonna be good. That's gonna like flow so poorly because of all of this like air gap around it.
Yeah.
Oops.
Do it.
Wow! Look at the shit on that. Let's take off these 2 guys. Stop pulling forwards. Yum. Alright, do you want to hold the pump? I'm going to pull this out. Oh, that's a bit uncomfortable.
We have pump.
Yeah, that's a nice looking bolt. Wait a second. There we go.
And it's off.
So much crap on this. Look at the top of that. Hang on, I'll put it in the sun.
Jeez.
That's filthy.
That's so clean.
Because we're going to clean that absolute shitstorm. Oh, it's actually so gross. That's
She'll be right.
We're going to let that sit for like 5 minutes. Well, we won't let it sit for 5 minutes. We'll just go get the high pressure hose ready. By the time that's ready, it should have soaked in a bit. We've given it a decent spray and a bit of a brush down. You can actually see some stuff in there now. Changed the alternator belt. Mark's tightening that up now. Everything down there just looks cleaner. It's good. I've already started putting on the relocation bracket just there. I've only hand tightened 2 of the bolts so far, but I'll double check against the online install manual, make sure I use the right bolts for all the other stuff. We're going to undo this one and then bring that hose up there so we don't drain all of it, and keep that pointing a direction so it doesn't, totally drain as well. But it's looking good so far. Click. It's not? It's okay. Cool. I'll just take this and make it even easier. There's so much crap on that.
Yep.
He goes on the front side, he goes on the back side, and then you 9 lock. That's all good, that's there now. Cool. Get the pump?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you got to spin the pulley around so you can reach the bolt through. Is that the double washer one? Yeah, it is. Alright, tip this back in that way a little bit. Keep just shimmying it around. There we go.
Alrighty, so pump is in now.
I mean, it's not doing a thing yet.
Almost.
Reservoir's draining into the bottle, I think. Looks like it is. And then we can take off this fitting, the feed, and change it out with the new one, which will hopefully angle better and work better. And then we just do clean up, put it all together again. The pump is in. I've filled the reservoir. Mark's put the belt on. I got to put the belt on to the power steering pump. Good morning, fellas. It's the next day. Mark and I went and got dinner and totally forgot to keep recording when we got back. There were a few hiccups along the way. In other words, the belt that Tarks supplied to fit the new bracket location was ridiculously tight. Like, we had to loop it over and then spin the crank to try and get it to grip and roll around it. I haven't increased the tension on the belt at all, and there's no squeak, there's no slip. That's how tight it is, and it's as minimally tensioned as possible. So I'll show you what we did. I'll show you how it all looks now. Excuse the crazy camera angles. After we did this and finished it and packed it all up, Mark bowed because he had stuff to do. I just went over it with a cloth before, give it all a clean up, so it looks pretty. I tested it, I went for a drive, let it warm up, do all that kind of stuff. No issues at all. So I'm really happy with it. It actually worked quite well. So that's it all the way down there. You can see that everything around is like a decent bit cleaner now too. See if I can get underneath that. So that's the relocation bracket. We did our best at cleaning the block. We weren't going to spend ages doing it, but it's in. It's lightweight. It does a thing. It's all bolted on and tensioned properly. The bracket that came off of it does weigh more than that bracket, but if I were to say that I'm doing this because of weight reduction benefits, that's just full of shit. I'm just trying to make a neat engine bay. I like it. Keep it all clean. So that's about it. Sorry I didn't get around to filming the last part of the install, but that's it there. You can see it, it all works and stuff. Pulled out the AC condenser too, so I'll probably have to do something about filling in these gaps, otherwise I'm going to get some weird airflows. But that's all. Thanks for coming along again and watching another Fells video. There's no doubt going to be more as the weather gets better and we start going on more drives. Cool. Alright. See you later.